Hello, I'm with Danny Cole, who was a former bodybuilder who gave up bodybuilding to take up cycling as his lifestyle and a cycling specialist now. And Andy, thank you so much. And I have just interviewed Danny Cole on the benefits of cycling, the various things that you need to consider to be healthy, to be fit, and how to cycle. Thank you, Danny, for the interview. You are now going to show us how actually to use a bicycle properly.
Okay. On something like this style of bike, this is a road bike, so it's designed for speed, for getting out for long distance, but can be used for commuting or even general fitness. So we've got my colleague up here on the bicycle. Initially we would look at the saddle height on the bike. So if you wouldn't mind just pedaling forward for me and dropping your down to here. Could you put your heel on the pedal? So initially we've got a nice straight leg on here. This is the simplest thing that we can do just sitting at home, just so that we know where our legs are within the position of the bike. So knee, small bend on there. So if you now put your foot back on the position and pedal forward for me. So you see your knees are not coming up overly high, so they are coming up into more of a comfort position.
So you basically don't want the entire leg to be overextended and the knees to lock.
No, we want a small bend in the knee at the lower point, but you can see the knees are not coming too high, so no real pressure to push down on the bike.
What should be the position of the back?
So what we're aiming for on this style of bike, you're aiming for someone to be with chest brought through a little bit, so if you wouldn't mind just bring your chest through a little bit, so you see the lower back is nice and straight.
Yes.
On this bike, our postures are all different. So Andy, might be a little bit more aggressive at the top because he is a cyclist already. Yeah. He rides in a specific position, which denotes that he likes to be aggressive. Yeah. On this bike here, I would definitely go for a slightly bigger bike for Andy, for something that is a little bit longer, that would raise up the front of the bike as well. So this is something that we've just got in the jig so that we can show for size. One of the areas that we're looking at on here are the positioning of the hands. So we're aiming for, rather than this little bit of a tight spot that we've got through here, we're aiming for it to be nice and flat. So on these, if I just quickly adjust it to show the difference from where the hand position would be. So what I would recommend with any of this, taking it into your local bike shop and actually getting it adjusted professionally. So this is just a quick movement that you'll see. If you wouldn't mind sticking your hands back on the bars for me. We're going to bring those in line a little bit more.
Alright, so it's more straight.
It's a lot straighter. Yeah. What that allows us to do, that stops numbness in the hands.
Yeah.
That in turn, that will feel uncomfortable. You won't want to cycle. Yeah. So on here at the moment, Andy's still able to look forward and be able to see where he's cycling, looking down the road. The three positions that we've just looked at in those is saddle height, feet on the pedals, and handle position. As I say, this bike is a little bit small. I'd go up the next size for my colleague, so we'd recommend that next size up, give the height and the length. But we are looking at him having that nice, if you put your hand back on there a moment, nice straighter back, bending the elbow. The elbows act as a shock absorber, and a position where he can look forward for when he's cycling. They're going to be the main areas. Different bikes, different positions, and we are all, you don't have to look as racy as my colleague here. Yeah. He looks like he's doing 100 mile an hour sitting still, but if you are, if we are a bigger rider, taller, then different bike, slightly different position, every rider is different.
So Danny, quickly can you, on Andy, show me which major muscle groups are going to be involved in cycling?
Right. On something like this, we're going to be looking at our quads, which are at the front here.
Yes.
Then you've got your glutes. Your glutes are going to come all the way up.
Yes.
So this whole area, we're not just saying our backside and down.
Yes.
It is there. Stability on shin and on your calf muscle. As I said before, small muscle builds quickly.
Yes.
So on cyclists, they take ages to build up, but that just adds, it's there for support. That will give ankle support as well. And if you get any pain, discomfort when riding, you come into a bike shop and you have someone who's qualified to fit you out, you can either have a small fit where we just get your feet in the right position, or a full bike fit where we actually measure everything and get it personal to you. But even just those small adjustments, pop into your local bike shop, come in and see us, and we are qualified for a long period of time to get this right.
Okay, Danny, I'll be talking to Danny about nutrition as well, but very quickly, is nutrition important? Because you're using your body as the fuel to propel the bicycle.
Yeah.
So what is the key component of your nutrition when you are a cyclist?
For me, as a cyclist, you're keeping yourself hydrated, so keeping water through. For my body type, carbs work really well. We have 2.5 hours of carbs in our body that will fuel us. If we are on our everyday cycle, just have something that's little and often throughout, starting before you leave the house, and use that throughout your cycle, and see what works best for your body type. Just keep fueling it. You don't drive a car empty, and you don't fill it up once you've run out. So fuel from the start all the way through, and even after. Your proteins are going to be really good for muscle repair after you've exercised. But different body types, different fueling is going to be needed.
Fantastic. Thanks, Andy, for being our model, and thank you, Danny Cole. I'll be talking to you about nutrition, about the benefits of cycling and how you can make it your lifestyle, whether you're a beginner or whether you are an advanced cyclist. So stay tuned to Unlock Your Health, and the website is www.uyhradio.com. Thank you.